I finally deleted my social media, all of them. I realized that they turned me into a loser, browsing for hours and hours, every day, and yet, after browsing for hours, I couldn't remember what I actually looked at. Once I'd swiped up, my brain completely forgot what it had literally just seen. The speed at which content is shown is too fast for the brain, it has to be. Have you ever been browsing YouTube and thought about a video you want to search up, and then you browse more videos for another 10 to 30 seconds and then think, wait, what was that video I wanted to look up? Then you scroll back and see the video or topic that made you want to search up that video in the first place, and you remember. I bet you can relate to that situation, or at least something similar. It makes you think. Social media is turning you into a zombie. Your brain goes into standby mode when you use social media. You're not actually thinking, just being stimulated by algorithms. That's why when I used social media I could barely concentrate on anything, my work, books, even documentaries. I wanted it all now. My brain was conditioned to receive new content every second or so. I knew I needed to change. Social media made me feel worthless. I was constantly viewing what my brain thought was the perfect life, perfect body, perfect everything. All I thought about was how much worse my life was compared to others. But now I know how toxic those apps are. The people who post are even more insecure. They feel the need to edit their life, their appearance, and then show it to everyone for validation. That realization changed everything for me. The only validation I need is from myself. We love ourselves more than we love other people, but care more about their opinions than our own. I can appreciate the little things in my own life after making this change. I no longer compare every aspect of my life. I appreciate things for what they are, and am grateful that they formed a part of my life. I think that's a good way of living, a good attitude to have, at least. I feel the weight has been lifted now. I am no longer obedient to algorithms, to strategic marketing. I'm free. Think about how much influence social media has on the world today. Not just trends. Entire movements are created just by an algorithm pushing a certain type of video to a lot of people. Imagine how that can and is being abused by marketers, politicians, and strategists. Joseph Goebbels took advantage of the rise of the radio, or the people's receiver as they were known. He realized their potential, and ensured they were very cheap to buy, and so, by 1938 10 million households contained a people's receiver, tens of millions of people receiving Nazi propaganda directly into their homes. That was the radio. Now everyone has a phone. They use it for news, opinions, and general information. The potential is colossal. The question is, has it been realized? Lastly, social activism. People seem to think social activism is equal to real activism. Tweeting, can we normalize? Or am I the only one? Does nothing. Tweeting about a problem does nothing. It's completely worthless, which is why companies love pushing hashtags and trends. Companies would rather change their profile picture for a month than actually pay a decent wage because it requires no action or change. Instead of actually fighting for a good cause or doing something productive, people would rather start a hashtag or something, but that does nothing. People like to be online activists because they are just like the people being fake by editing pictures. It's all for validation. Look at me, I tweeted about rights. Now give me some internet points so I can feel good. I just had to get away from all of it. The lies, the facade, the selfishness. Now I know what's real. I have better command over my emotions. I feel true and worthy, not because of likes, but because I became gratified with myself. And that's what matters.